Two old people on a couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for being in the video. It is Midweek Wednesday, and I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and we got like way too much stuff going on right now.
Yep, my daughter figured out that you need oil in your car.
Mm-hmm.
And it's her mistake. Guess who gets to pay for it?
No.
I'm bailing her out. We're helping her out.
We have to help
her out. Of course we do. We're a
we
family, but it's just frustrating.
I know.
It's just a little oil stick.
Yeah.
Ladies out there.
That car had
men and ladies.
no oil in it when we bought it, so I'm thinking something was going on already.
No, it did.
So.
She's had it for a long time.
Yeah, but it had no oil when we
bought it. All right, whatever. Let's not bore the people, all right?
Okay,
let's get on with the show. Okay, so you want to get
furry
out?
Friends?
Let's get out the furry friends.
Furry friends, let's all get to those furry friends.
All right, this is Chloe and Rebel, sent in by Sherry.
All right.
And when she's in the YouTube chats, she doesn't have a channel, but she goes by Simply Me.
Let me see if I can pull that up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Simply Me.
Yeah, so if you see Simply Me in the chats.
Yes, it's Sherry. And she has these two adorable dogs that I know we wish those two dogs could replace Champ.
Oh, I know. Well, we're missing our dog.
Cute.
I'm missing a dog. I mean, we're going dogless for a while. But boy, I would like to wake up with those two dogs, you know, and just be like... And she says the ones on the left is half corgi, half, I don't know, was a rescue dog, I believe, is what she said. I could be wrong, but I think it's a rescue dog.
And it goes crazy when the doorbell rings.
The doorbell, she says it's the most mellowest dog. Ding dong. Woof. You know, it's right there. You know, who's here, you know. And probably, you know, just, we like company.
Yeah.
You know, we like to see who the new person is in town. Yeah. So that's what and then the
other one is half Taco Bell. And half Russell Terrier.
So I'm saying Chihuahua and Russell Terrier. What a mix. I mean, that's got to be, you know, you get the hyperness of the Chihuahua with the smarts of Russell, Jack Russell, whatever. I'm watching. That's a cool dog. I mean, they're both cool dogs. And like you say, I mean,
they're adorable.
If you ever need to have somebody adopt them, we'll take them.
Yeah, we will. We will.
All right.
But I'm sure you won't. So anyway,
so there we go. All right.
Oh, no. So
can't have that unprofessionalism because, like I say, right here, see, look right there. Look at that. That makes us official.
Yeah.
We cannot have that kind of stuff going on during our show.
So,
all right.
We got a report from the other brother.
The other brother?
We found the other brother. So let's get out to him.
Video 2?
Maybe. I don't know.
This is Ryan with the other brother weather report. And today I have
Ashley
with us. And we were heading down there to Louisiana to go do a report on the hurricane that come through. But when we got to the gas station, we run into somebody. Who'd we run into?
Ned.
Ran into Ned. What was Ned doing?
Wasn't he filling up his gas tanks?
Yeah, he was filling up the four-wheelers that he just bought. And I asked him what he's going to do with them. He's looking for a place to ride them. So I told him about a place down the road from us, and we went and rode four-wheelers all day. And then from there we went to the drag races. Went to Six Flags. Went to the monster truck shows.
Your credit card.
And then we went to the airport.
That's when stuff went downhill.
Yeah, it didn't go good. We went, they had a sign that said skydiving, so we went skydiving, and what happened?
You screamed like a girl, and Ned did.
Me and Ned, yeah, we screamed like a girl. We didn't, she didn't mind it at all. You loved it, didn't you?
Yes.
But from there, we went, when we were leaving, Ned seen a sign about get your private pilot license, so that gave him an idea to buy a small airplane on the spot. I guess he's a professional.
We don't know.
He says he was like Roger. And
you.
So he bought this airplane. He went and took three private
pilot
license tests. or courses, whatever you want to call them.
My credit card.
And he's trying to fly that airplane. I guess he's done takeoff, landing,
Yeah.
and flying. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he wanted me to ask y'all about
The credit card.
if Debbie and Mark can up the limit on the credit card.
No.
We can't sell the four-wheelers. There was a problem with that.
There's a problem.
When we went out to the trails, is over by Lake Fork.
Y'all decided to do tug of war, right?
Yeah, we done tug of war. 2 four-wheelers against 1 boat. She was in the boat. Me and Ned were in the four-wheelers. And where's the four-wheelers at now?
Under the water?
At the bottom of Lake Fork. Evidently a boat will pull 2 four-wheelers. So those, y'all ain't getting those back.
Of course not.
But Ned is flying that airplane down to Jamaica to go see Colleen.
Evidently, he didn't want us to come.
Yeah, he didn't want us going. I dang sure didn't want to fly with him. I seen him try to take off.
I wouldn't.
It wasn't pretty. Hope he makes it. But,
I'll probably
all right,
ditch in the
what we
ocean.
tell him?
See ya.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. So
So we're broke, people.
Yeah.
We have no money.
we're gonna have to open a GoFundMe account.
If he's going to Jamaica, it's probably illegal.
Yeah.
So it's all in my name and my
Yeah.
credit card.
Mhm.
So I'm going
Yeah.
to jail.
You might.
I'm going to jail.
You might. You
But-
might.
At least Colleen,
hmm
Ned's on his way down.
To see you.
Yeah.
And
so-
but we still haven't found Ned, so we haven't heard from him. So that will be coming soon, I'm sure. So
What is going on?
we will see
Hold
how
on.
that goes. So
Yeah.
anyway, so should we, since we got all that bad news and we've had more bad
Oh, my
news
goodness.
and everything else,
Yeah.
should we get out to the news?
Yeah, before whatever's going on with the show goes any more crazy.
Yeah.
Let's get out to the news.
Let's get out to the news.
because
What else could go wrong?
yeah, everything.
So then we have Ron Paul.
Rand Paul.
Rand Paul says Fauci lied again.
Oh yeah, he said he proved it already.
Mhm.
And with the slate of words, they
Mhm.
said no, that's not gain
Mhm.
of function. But then another doctor came out that he was emailing with Fauci, or I don't know. I can on Friday if you want more of it, I'll get into it. But it's damning. It's damning. They're saying that they used rats with human tissue, and they were trying to get it to go from human to human.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
It said in the email that's what they were trying to do, and that's what was going on at the lab.
Mhm.
So, you
Yeah.
know, but what's really wild is what did I say about a week ago?
That Fauci was going down in 3 weeks.
I said within 3 weeks, Fauci's going down,
Mhm.
baby, big. And
Yeah.
boy, I don't know how he's getting out of this one, but my sources are good sources, man.
Yeah.
And they're out there for anybody to kind of
Mhm.
find. But this one guy was adamant. He said it like, he goes, Fauci's going down in 3 weeks. And you'll find out a little bit more about that here in a little bit. And I was like, wow, that
Yeah.
was bold.
Uh-huh.
Like, he put a timeline of 3
Yeah.
weeks on it,
Mhm.
said it was super damaging. And then look what comes out. Super
Yeah.
damaging.
Information.
So they already knew about this too.
Mhm.
Somebody already knew about this,
Yeah.
but it's just now coming out to
Yeah.
the public. So boy, I like the guys that I'm
listening to.
listening to. They are on it. But it's super damning. And trust me, listen, he's lied about everything. He's
Mhm.
lied about the masks at first. You don't need them. You need them. Then he lied that, 15 days and we can get back to
Mhm.
normal. Lied. Then they
Mhm.
lied about everything. I mean, how long we were going to be. And then he
Yes.
lied about the 50% vaccinated, and then we were going to be golden.
Mhm.
We can get back to normal. Promise
Yeah.
you.
Mhm.
That's all. And he gave a timeline of like last March or something like
Yeah.
that. This guy lies and lies. It's not up to him anyways. It's up to his handlers to tell him what to say.
Yeah.
And the mob boss said, things aren't
Yeah,
going our
'cause
way.
Now they're
Keep
saying,
Americans like that.
Get
We
your
want
booster shot.
Thing-
Your jibby jab.
yeah. We need this new world
Mhm.
order thing kicking along down the
Mhm.
road faster.
Yeah.
So he does whatever they tell him to.
Yeah.
Or else he's going to be. But now he's going to be a scapegoat, and they're going to throw him underneath the bus to try to save their butts. It's just getting crazy.
It is getting crazy. So, there we go. We have a new book coming out that claims U.S. funded the lab.
That's on top
and
of everything else that's coming out about. And again, where did it start?
Wuhan.
Where is the lab at?
Wuhan.
And where were they studying, coronaviruses at?
Wuhan.
There you go. All right.
There you go.
Just use your common sense.
Then we have Jimmy Kimmel rips unvaccinated people and says they don't deserve ICU beds. So here we go again. If hospitals get overcrowded.
Okay, listen to me, people.
Yeah.
Again, anybody with half a brain knows this is agenda based again. It's all saying, because it just cracks me up. They're like you're not doing your part. But can the vaccinated people still spread it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can. All right. So that doesn't really help out at all. Basically, the unvaccinated are spreading it. The vaccinated people can spread it. It doesn't help at all. We're finding out that 1 shot, 2 shots, booster shots, you name it, it ain't working. And it's untested, and it's unproven, and these things take 6 years to figure out. So before anybody tells me I'm not doing my part or something like that, wait 6 years, get it. They say, well, we've had like mandatory vaccinations for kids to go to school in the past, right? Yeah. Those things were tested for years to be sure that they were safe. And come to find out, there's probably been bad batches that have wreaked havoc on people anyway. So there you go.
There you go. All right. So then another one. We have internal documents further contradicting that he said that he wasn't doing getting.
Look it up, people.
And that he really was.
These things just came out.
Yeah. So
officially. They just officially came out.
Yeah.
I think somebody else had them. And we're like, oh, yeah, this is going to be bad. They're going to release it.
And then we have Joe Rogan. He got the CV, right? And he took something, right? And now CNN is saying stuff bad about him. And he's saying, do I need to sue them or whatever? So there you go.
He takes ivermectin, right? And a
prescribed by a doctor.
The doctor. Like, this guy makes a lot of money. So he's got the best of the best doctors. He can afford it, right?
Yeah.
Ivermectin, some, of the, things from people that already had it, vitamin C, vials going right. Whatever he did, cured it within 48 hours. He went from feeling like crap to feeling great in 48 hours. Now, here's it, and then CNN has to say, well, he's taking horseworm medicine. Well, CNN, listen to me. It's not horseworm medicine. It was a medication that got the award in like 2015. I forget what those awards are called, but it's like whatever. It's very prestigious award for being a great find, right? Okay. So it's a medication that they've been using since 2015. It's proven, right? Okay. And they use it for all kinds of different stuff. But they also use it, on horses and stuff like that. But it wasn't, he was prescribed it by a doctor. Now, instead of CNN going, ooh,
there's something
48 hours, that's incredible. I mean, I think I remember Trump getting cured about that fast too. What's up with this stuff? There might be a way to survive this faster and better. Boy, let's look into it, find out what he took. And, maybe the other doctors around the world should say, hey, let's do a study. Let's get it on. Let's see what, No, see, they have to have an emergency relief. They can't have a cure. Because if they had a cure, then they wouldn't be able to put this in emergency effect for the governors and the jibby jab and all that stuff. So they'll be hell-bent to ever say there's something that can help or cure or prevent. They're not going to do it other than the new DNA that's untested.
Yeah. All right. So
my goodness.
Then in India, we have this new virus outbreak that they're rushing to contain, which is, I don't even know how to pronounce it. but it's totally unrelated to CV. But there you go. So every day there's something new coming out and saying something new.
They got to get off they're losing. There's people we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, we're going to.
People jam-packing stadiums. It's not working. People aren't buying it anymore. And what did I tell you, people? Well, they already did it kind of with the COVID, Deltas, and the this and then that. Every 100-year pandemics, every time, back to back to back. It's going to happen all the time now.
All right. So then we have that the stadiums were packed this weekend. Yeah.
I wish we had video, but we had stuff. Life happened.
Yeah.
And I had to deal with cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was awesome. You had fans everywhere. In Wisconsin, this game here, they do the jump around, jump up and down.
A lot of fun.
And the kids are loving it. They're back to normal. Now, and I said back at the beginning of this, I'm talking back a year ago, right?
Yeah.
Whenever this all started, I said the only thing that's going to stop this madness is the young kids. I said it back then. I said, it's up to you young people. Yeah. Do you want freedom? Do you want fun? Or do you want to live in draconian, communistic, socialistic world? I said that. I said to you guys, you have to decide. And I said, boy, if I lived in a free world and I was going to college having a blast and everything, I wouldn't have stopped for 15 days. I would be like, no way, man, I'm having a blast. The guys before me got to have all this fun. Yeah. Now I'm in college. I'm not going online. I'm going to have all this fun.
Okay, so do you know who Jim Jordan is?
I disagree over whether... I don't know. Jim Jordan, I think, is
he's a representative.
Yes, he is.
He is in the... Yeah.
Senator, Congress, whatever. He's one of those guys.
He said, real America is done with COVID-19.
We're done with it.
That's what he said, right? And then Fauci says, people would like to say we're done with the CV, but CV is not done with us. That's what Fauci said.
Lamest pandemic of all time. 99.9% of the people are surviving. I mean... You can call it a pandemic, I would say, if 3% of the people were dying or something like. Let's go 3 even. Then maybe you got a pandemic, right? 0.1% of the population dying. It ain't worth losing your fun and your freedom over 0.1. And I'm sure we've had instances that bad in the past. But you youngins out there, listen to me. Nobody, they don't watch us. But if you're a youngin and you're watching us, it's up to you to go. You know how always the colleges always have the what are they called? Wherever they go nuts, riots. Not riots. That's bad. What is it? Protests. They lock themselves up. And chaining balls with things so they can't cut and they get all hee hoo hoo, and they're sitting in in the administrative buildings, right? Time to do it, kids. And listen, pack the stadiums. Don't leave. If they say, kids, you got to go home. The COVID is out of control. You stay right there, maskless, and you throw keg parties. You hear me? Keg parties. You have a whale of a good... You start breaking all the rules and have a blast.
We're going to get in trouble. Okay.
Do it, kids. High school kids, too. Not the beer. Leave out the beer, you high school kids. But start going around in your trucks with the American flag in the back saying, we ain't going to wear masks. We're not closing down. We want to live and have fun like my parents did.
Okay. So in Back to the Future, right, they said it predicted 9/11 plus 4 other crazy conspiracies.
When?
So I'm not going to get into the other 4, but we're just going to talk about this first one, right? It says that the first movie, the clock read 9:55 at one point. And that is when the first plane hit the building, right?
It was 9:55 a.m.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay. And then second scene is the Twin Pines Mall hotel lot and blah, 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 and the Twin Towers and everything else. And then it says the mall sign was around 1:16 a.m. which if you do it backwards becomes 9/11. So anyway, that's their prediction.
Well, backwards and upside down.
Yeah. Backwards and upside down.
Sure.
So anyway, so there you go.
It's a shoo-in then. It's,
yeah.
For sure. I mean, it's all interesting.
Yeah. So the other ones weren't as interesting. The other things that talked about weren't as interesting as that. But I found that interesting, so there you go.
Listen, so us old people can do a little, but it's up to you young people to straighten out the world. It's up to you young people to stand up and say, we ain't taking it anymore. I want to have fun. The last person, they already missed 1 year of college.
Yes.
Right? Man. And I feel bad for the seniors and everything. And that was it, done.
Yeah.
Boom. And then all this online bull crap, it's like, it's no fun. Listen, they want to have fun. They want to get out to their, fraternity parties and, do nefarious stuff afterwards. It's up to you, young kids. I told you, but you're doing it. I don't care. You're doing it, young kids. Keep it up. Keep pressuring them. Don't back down. Don't leave college. Just stay on campus. Keep the mask off. Gather in big bunches and prove to these people that nothing's it's going to spread just as bad that way or not as bad. And, 1.1% of the people out there. And these kids aren't dying from it.
Okay.
So they're going to survive it.
It's
not even affecting the young kids.
All right. So until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.